everyone, my name's Ada. Thank you for clicking on this video. In today's video, we are going to be doing 10 things to do when you're bored in SSO. SSO. Why did I say that so weirdly? But about a year ago, I did another video like this, so I decided to kind of make like a part 2 to it. I'm going to spin around in circles again because that's what I did in my latest video. So let's just get into the video. So the first thing to do at SSO when you're bored is to try to come up with some creative horse names. Try to come up with some names that you want to name your future horses, like what horses you're going to buy in the future, and try to find some really creative names. I actually have a list of names on my computer of what I want to name my horses, so just come up with like random names. You don't even have to buy the horse yet. So yeah, that's the first thing to do when you're bored in SSO. The second thing to do when you're bored in SSO is to create an alternate account. This can make you not bored for like a long time because it takes forever to like level up and do all the quests and stuff. You don't even have to put your your alternate account on like the same server you're on right now. You can do another server to like meet new people and maybe like start a new club. That's the second thing you can do when you're bored in SSO. So the third thing you can do when you're bored in SSO is to learn all the shortcuts of races and champs. I honestly still need to do this because I don't even know all the shortcuts and stuff in the champs and races. So that's the third thing you can do when you're bored. So the fourth thing you could do when you're bored in SSO is to buy new hairstyles or makeup, or you can just like, you know, see like what you would look like in this hairstyle. I like doing this when I'm bored sometimes because I just want to, you know, experiment hairstyles just to see what they look like. You can see I look really different. So that is the fourth thing you can do when you're bored in SSO. So the fifth thing you can do in Star Stable when you're bored is stalk people, because isn't stalking fun just to stalk some random people to see what they do? And yeah, so I would totally recommend doing this. So the sixth thing you can do when you're bored in SSO is to look for stars. Right here's a star. I totally didn't mean to do that on purpose, you know? So this is really fun to do with friends actually, and I would recommend doing it because it's like a little like treasure hunt. So the seventh thing to do in SSO when you're bored is host a flat show. Those things seem really popular now. I always see people doing them in global. Or a dressage competition, which is really fun because I actually really like dressage and stuff like that. So yeah. So the eighth thing to do when you're bored in SSO is to have some coffee at Stable Bucks Cafe with friends. As you can see, I don't have friends except my horse that is kind of peeking at me in the corner. But yeah, there's just a person like peeking through the bushes. But yeah, that is the eighth thing you can do when you're bored in SSO. So the ninth thing you can do when you're bored in Star Stable is to do some realistic role playing. I honestly don't really know that much about this, but it does look really fun to do. Don't mind the messy inventory. So yeah, that is the ninth thing you can do when you're bored in Star Stable. So the 10th thing you can do when you're bored in SSO is to come up with some new dressage moves. I really like coming up with new dressage moves because you can add them into routines and it's just really fun to like be creative and just create some new moves. So yeah, that is number 10. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this. I'm hoping this cured your boredom. I'm hoping you got some ideas on what to do when you're bored in Star Stable. So bye guys!